All right. Happy Monday, you guys. I almost forgot what day it was. Thank you so much for getting on the team call tonight. It's going to be a short one just because I know it's a holiday and everyone has a lot going on. We're preparing, a lot of us are preparing to head to New Year's kickoff. So that's kind of what we wanted to chat about tonight. But first, I want to get started with some announcements. For those of you who may not know, we had some family losses through the team this last week. Unfortunately, Lauren and Rachel lost their father a few days ago, and so that's why they're not on tonight. And so just, keep them in your thoughts and your prayers, and we just want to make sure that we send them a lot of love during this really hard time. I believe Laura posted something in the Dreamers in Action group just for the foundation that was set up. I believe there's 2, so if you want to check those out, please do so, or just even write a note on that for them. We know that we're thinking about them a lot. And then I see Sherry's on, and just want to extend my heartfelt condolences. She unfortunately lost her husband a few days ago also, so just send Sherry some extra love. We love you. Let's see, the other announcements that I want to talk about that are actually really exciting. So I know a lot of people aren't on video, and if you're not and you can type, go ahead and do that. If not, I understand, but is everyone that's on here going to New Year's kickoff? Almost everyone. Okay. So a lot of what we're going to talk about tonight is New Year's kickoff, but I'm also going to go into the new product releases, and I'm not going to go into the promotions that they're going to show us at New Year's kickoff, but just kind of get you guys excited about what's to come. So even if you're not coming to New Year's kickoff, this will still be of value to you. So don't go anywhere. Some of the announcements that Isagenix has given us. So if you are not able to come to New Year's kickoff, they are doing a live viewing party on isagenixlive.com. And this is going to happen on Friday, the 24th. It's going to be at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And that's where I believe they're going to go through all the new products, but I'm actually going to go through a lot of those with you now too. But, if you can't come, that's going to be where you feel all of the energy from New Year's kickoff, and it's just going to get you really excited. So if you cannot make New Year's kickoff, definitely hop on that Isagenix Live. It will be free. If for some reason you're unable to come to New Year's kickoff, but you have a ticket, you will be able to watch the video feed from later on once New Year's kickoff is over. So if you have a ticket and you weren't able to sell it and you're hanging on to it, that'll give you access to the live feed. They're not going to do the live feed where they stream the entire thing like they've done in previous years, but I believe they're going to be showing parts of it for after the fact. So definitely, if you have a ticket and you haven't sold it and you're not going to, that'll be of value to you. Something else that's going on right now is we still have our promotion through the 23rd of January, so until Thursday. That's free membership, or if it's a pack that already includes membership, it's going to be $29 off. And then that's on orders of $150 or more. And then on orders of $300 or more, we still have free shipping. So that's good through the 23rd. ISA rally is going on right now. So if you guys are on an ISA rally team, be sure to sign up for one. Points began accumulating on December 30th, and there's just so much opportunity to earn cash prizes. The trip to Salt Lake City, Utah, which is where Celebration is going to be held this July. So there's a lot of momentum leading up and prizes that are associated with getting to Celebration. You can have 2 people that are director or above on your team, and just, formulate your team in your back office, and you've already started accumulating those points. They actually already have a leaderboard going on that and everything. You have to register no later than February 2nd. And then the contest runs through April 26th, and then trip date is the 15th through the 18th of July, and that's during Celebration. something that's really exciting is, as most of you know, especially if you've been with Isagenix for some time, Isagenix has never taken money away from the compensation plan. They've only ever improved it, which is, hi, hey Danielle, which is absolutely incredible. And coming up New Year's kickoff, that is going to continue. So a little blurb that they wrote was, at Isagenix, we're pulling out all the stops to make sure 2020 lives up to all the hype, ensuring this will be the best year and decade yet. You can expect incredible product launches, lucrative promotions and incentives, and brand new tools, just to name a few things. Get ready to grow your business like you never have before. So they are definitely adding more money to the compensation plan, and that's something that they're going to announce at New Year's kickoff. So just kind of if you're not going to be there, be on the lookout for those announcements. Okay, new products. Who loves new products? I mean, I feel like in the last year, Isagenix has come out. I've been with Isagenix going on 6 years, and every single year they end up launching more and more and more cutting edge products. And it's just so exciting to be a part of, because a lot of the products are really geared towards specific groups of people. Whether you're vegan or just even adding the new flavors to give you more variety is just something I'm so excited about. So let's go through these. The first one is garlic and herb harvest thins. So we know we already have the 3 flavors of the whey thins, and then we only have 1 flavor of harvest thins, which are the vegan protein chips, the plant-based protein chips. And the current one that we have is sweet Thai chili. And so we're adding garlic and herb harvest thins. And it just reminds me of like croutons. So I'm really excited to even just be able to add those to salads or get creative with those. The other thing that is a brand new product is peanut butter bliss snack bites. So since I'm kind of learning these things with you guys, I pulled some info off of the website so that I could share it with you guys. Okay, so the snack bites are hunger satisfying bite-sized treats that are a little sweet and are a little savory. Each bite delivers 5 grams of plant-based protein and contains ingredients like DNF10 yeast peptides, gluten-free oats, and creamy peanut butter. And I was like, I saw a picture of these, and if you guys haven't seen one, I can maybe post some of this in the group afterward, but they look so good. They almost look like, you know, the protein balls that we make all the time anyways. And, they're Cleanse Day approved. Like, do I get to see some shocked faces? Because I was pretty shocked by that. I thought that was pretty awesome. And so I know that they're going to post all of these things and give these, you know, the toolkit to everyone, but this was just the snack bite FAQ that I printed off. But it does go through like how much protein is in there, and how you can incorporate it into your cleanse day. So that's just something that's really exciting for me, especially, and I'm sure for everyone else too. Then the other thing that they've added is this is for US only, is the IsaDelight Super Chocolate in no added sugar, milk chocolate tangerine flavor, and then also sugar-free dark chocolate tangerine flavor. So that's a kind of a mouthful, but you get the idea. So, you know, more cleanse day options, something that has no sugar added to it is awesome. And then the last thing that they're releasing is also for US only, and it's another flavor of Arbia. So we came out with Berry Bellini not that long ago, and now we're coming out with Citrus Sunrise. So, yay! Let me just read off, and like I said, sorry, I don't know all these by heart yet because I'm learning it all with you guys. But they are gonna have something available, a bundle available at New Year's kickoff. So I like to kind of be aware of what's coming and what's going to be available, just so I can plan like what I want to buy. Obviously you guys can shop from your seat. Even if you don't have ISA delivery, usually if you're at the event, they'll give you the option for just having it delivered straight to your house, so you don't have to travel with a bunch of products on the plane. But It says they're going to be launching a new and for you bundle, which includes 1 canister of birthday cake shake, 1 box of the case of the Citrus Sunrise Bia 12 count, 1 box of the Peanut Butter Bliss snack bites, and 1 box of the Garlic and Herb Harvest Thins, and then 1 of the Isa Delights. So you can choose either the sugar-free dark chocolate tangerine or the sugar-free or the no added sugar milk chocolate. I don't have a price on that, but it says when you purchase the bundle, you will receive a Peach Mango Cleanse for Life canister for free. Please note that the new and for you bundle in Canada will not include Bia. I don't think we have anyone from Canada on here, but just to tell you in case you have people you want to relay that to. It will not include Bia or the new Isa Delight chocolate flavors. These will be available on Friday. So at the event when they do the live, I'm sure that's right around the time that they're going to release this. So either you can go to the store or you can just shop from your seat, whatever is easiest for you, you know, depending on if you're driving or whatnot. So I'm super excited about the new products, and I'm super excited about the additions to the compensation plan. Those are just 2 of the great things about coming directly to the events, is that you get to see them firsthand, you get to taste them firsthand, and you get to have the first kind of touches of those products and just learn about it firsthand, which is really exciting. Again, I know that there are some of you that aren't on video, but how many, for those of you coming, is it your first event, your first big event? Anyone? Okay, Barbara, it's your first event? Okay. I'm looking to see if anyone is writing in the chat. Oh, and Jessica, it is your first event too. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over a couple of things about the event, just that I like to tell my team directly all the time when it's their first event, just for things that you might not know. We always like to they always open the doors probably around 45 minutes to an hour before the event actually starts. So even though they have the start time for the event, doors are going to open earlier than that. And we try to get seats together if we can, but it can be a little bit of a madhouse getting in there in the beginning. It can be a little tedious. You know, we don't want to take the joy out of getting there, and we don't want to steal seats from anyone, but it is nice when we can all get seats together. So the more people that can get there at the time the doors open, the better. Just that way, even if you want to get there, we save seats and kind of trade off. People go get coffee or come back. You can do that, but it's just nice to try to save seats and have a group of people versus 2 people trying to save 30 seats gets to be almost impossible. So just keep that in mind, even when you see the start time, working on getting there a little early. Know that there is so much packed in to just a few days. So self-care, I think, is important, knowing how much sleep you need, whether you need to bring your sleep spray, making sure you take care of yourself, bringing your products, your Ionics, your shake, having a shaker cup, because things can get moving really quickly. And, just being prepared, I think, is really important, especially if you've never been to one and you don't know what to expect. So we will have an Isagenix store that will be open, but bring product with you so that you have it for the first couple of days. I forget, I haven't looked at the schedule. I'm not sure if it's open Thursday, but for sure it'll be open Friday. So, like me, I'm always not bringing enough e-shots, and I consume so many during the event that I always need to buy more. So I love the store for that reason. So I can go, grab a box if I need to. And that way I don't have to cart a whole 6 cases with me to the event. There's so much energy when you're there. The DJ that we hire time and time again is awesome. He keeps the energy really up. So you're not going to walk in and it's going to be a drab room. The energy is really exciting. There's usually people dancing all over the place. It's super fun. And one of my favorite things about Isagenix is the culture, and you 100% get to see that firsthand at the events. So that's one of my favorite things about the events. Registration can be, they've streamlined it a lot than in the past. So, but if you're getting there Thursday, as long as you're not getting there at like 8 o'clock at night, I would try to get over and register before Friday, just so that you can get your lanyard and so you can get your bag that they give you and whatever extras they give you. And that way, you know, you're not carrying around like 2 bags the whole day when you're at the first session. So if you can get there to register on Thursday, that's ideal, just so you're not rushing around. Something I always like to bring, and I always encourage people to bring, is one of those portable charger blocks. Your phone goes dead. Like, my phone goes dead and I'm around a charger all the time. It just is constantly dying, you know, just because you're texting people really exciting news about the promotions or about the products, you're posting in the pages, you're connecting with people that are at the event. Your battery definitely dwindles a little bit faster. And it is hard to find plugs at the events themselves. So having a portable charger is like key. And then Laura said, I'm sure same water will be supplied. Yeah, they've had things out like a supply in the past. I always encourage people to bring like just like a water bottle. I was losing the word there, so that you have that in case you want to fill it up. While it's going to be like, I think in the high 60s in Phoenix, they pump air conditioning through the convention or wherever we're having, you know, the event. And so bring a sweater or bring a jacket or something if you're not going to have like long sleeves, just in case you start to get really cold. I always suggest doing that. And for you ladies, my feet can't handle like walking around in heels all day long. So I always have, if I'm not wearing flats, I always bring kind of a change into like flip-flops or some sort of flats, just in case my feet are killing me. Because you really are walking so much all day long, whether you're getting up to go to the bathroom or you're running to the Isagenix store or whatever. So that's always a tip that I like to bring or tell people. I forgot to mention this before. So the team dinner is going to be on Friday night, and you want to get your ticket by Thursday. So it's in the Eventbrite. If you haven't gotten your ticket yet and you want to come, Lauren did a post in Dreamers in Action. You just follow the link and it's $25. And we're all going to have dinner together on that Friday night. So make sure you get your ticket if you have not already. Let's see. What to expect after. So, you know, when you go to an event, especially if it's your first one, and for those of you that have been to multiple, you know that the energy is so high. I mean, we are so fired up and excited for all of the things that they've told us and all of the goals that we come up with and that we're like dreaming about in our head. But what tends to happen sometimes is that you have like such a fire about how you feel and the energy that's there, and then you go home and, you know, life tends to kind of take over where we get back to our routines, someone's sick, the kids have to go to school, and our fire for this experience that we just had can dwindle. So, you know, knowing yourself and knowing like what goals you want to set and how you want to attack those goals and put those goals into action. I always like to, while I'm still feeling the energy of the event, whether it's on my plane ride home or if I have extra time before I am leaving, like if you aren't leaving on Saturday and you have some extra time on Sunday, just sit down, even if it's with your team or a couple people or by yourself, write down some of the goals that you want to accomplish or what you're really excited about so that you can go back to that. Because sometimes once you get home, you forget what you were so excited about, 24 hours before. And then if you're someone that has kids or a spouse that you want to get excited with you, even if they're not necessarily a part of Isagenix or growing this business with you. With our kids, I like to kind of find something exciting for us to do. If I know that, I'm going to be spending extra time on calls, I'm going to be spending extra time working and not maybe as much where I'm going to have to reallocate certain family priorities and reallocate that to Isagenix. And so knowing that, I have a conversation with them where, let's have this goal together, and then get them excited about it and have something exciting for them that they can have after that, whether it's, you know, a special dinner or a special little trip, or, you know, just anything, you know, what your family likes or what your spouse, like things you like to do with your spouse. So I always like to have them in my corner with me, because when things get harder, I say hard, but when they get more difficult, or when you like don't want to get on the phone, or you worry that you're taking time away from your family, you know, you have that written out, what your goals are and why you're doing this. And you also have that to refer back to about what you're going to do when you accomplish your goal. So I always like to give people that just as a reminder. And I know I need that reminder for myself also. So, because sometimes things can get a little crazy. Setting hours, I think, is important. Having just some hours, like if you know that right now what you're dedicating to your Isagenix business is not helping you reach your goals, kind of sit down and figure out how much more time do I need, or can I be more productive, or do different things that will help you reach your goals. So just sitting down, I like to have office hours, even though sometimes there are things that come up and I can't fulfill exactly what I wrote down. I know that at least I'm like doing my best to kind of fit things in when I have a free 15 minutes or an hour. So everyone's going to be different, whether you're growing this business as a full-time income, whether you just want to make a little bit of money. You know, you have to figure out what your goals are and then create a schedule based on that. And then Isagenix has so many tools for us, and are going to be coming out with some more at New Year's Kickoff and throughout the year. So really utilizing those tools that Isagenix has given us, because it makes things so much easier if you know that you have that available. So instead of, you know, having to explain something for 20 minutes, it might be easier if you can find a video that explains it for you. It's just a better allocation of your time. And so making sure that you kind of check those out and know what your options are to send to people. Does anyone have any questions? I'm looking through the chat, so I just want to make sure I don't miss anyone. So Isagenix team day is Friday, I believe. Now I'm questioning myself. Hold on. If you guys want to know where you can find information like the schedule and everything, one thing you want to do is definitely download the Isagenix Events app so that you can have it on hand, and it's going to go through, like, it tells you what rooms everything's in and the times for everything, what times everything starts. So that Isagenix Events app is great. And then if you want to go online, isagenixevents.com is going to have everything listed for you for all of the events coming up, and then New Year's Kickoff. So yeah, it even goes into what to wear. It like gives you the list, which is what I'm looking at for team day. Okay, so I'm sorry, day one general session is not team day. So that's Friday. So Friday is general session, not team day. And then day two is team day. So Saturday is when you can wear your Dreamers in Action gear, your Isagenix gear. There is going to be a store there that'll have gear. Sometimes it sells out really fast depending on like when they open the doors for that. So if you know you really want to purchase something, I would encourage you to get to the store as early as possible so that you can get whatever it is that you need for Saturday. But does anyone have questions over anything that Kathy? Yeah, water is always, we're staying at an Airbnb, so we are actually getting groceries delivered from Fry's, which is the closest grocery store that I could find there in Phoenix. And I got myself like signed up to Fry's, and I believe that I'm getting free delivery. So it's like a first time, for first time users, you can get free delivery. So if that's something that you guys want to do, whether you're staying in a hotel and you just want to get some water or snacks, I don't know if you guys have fridges in the hotels that you'll be at, but that's what we're going to do. And that's always helpful. So I think that sometimes things can get pricey, especially if you're on a budget. And you don't want to spend a ton of money. I mean, you know how it is when you're out of town. It's like water's, like a bottle of water is $5 somewhere. So having that delivered to you where you can get a case of water so that you're not spending so much, or we're getting snacks and some seltzers, or, you know, a bottle of wine delivered to us at the Airbnb so that we have that available and we're not spending so much money out. So that's a suggestion too, depending on where you guys are staying. Take notes. I always suggest taking notes because you'll want to refer back to those things. You know, usually you'll see, like, if you look over, I'm not necessarily like as much of a note taker on a pad, and usually Isagenix provides you some sort of a notebook in the bag that they give you when you register. So you'll have one if you don't bring one. But I tend to be like on my phone, instead of writing it out like on a piece of paper, I'll be writing it in my personal team Facebook page, just so that it's not like I'm not double doing it, and then I can post it for everyone to see. So you don't necessarily want to be like glued to your phone, but however you take notes best is what I would suggest, so that you can refer back to those. But also know that, you know, Lauren or Laura or myself will usually be posting in the group. So if you miss something or you're not sure, or probably Lauren's assistant might be posting too. So you'll be able to have that to refer back to if you miss something or you're not sure about a promotion that they explained, or a product or any of that. So, but taking notes is always good, just especially if it's something that you want to remember or that you want to kind of reach out to someone. I also like to write down, you know, if I have people on my team that are dairy free or vegan, to make sure I note like, hey, I want to remember to reach out to that person and let them know about the new whey thins. Keeping notes like that is good too, just of who you want to connect with or who you think might be really excited about the new products or the new promotions. Just have that note so that you can refer back to it. Okay. And I think that's it, you guys. I didn't want to take up too much. I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew how much exciting information is going to be coming out. And Isagenix is always just stepping up their game every single year. It's crazy to me that we're actually like that all of those new products are coming out this, you know, in the next couple of days. And so I'm just so excited that, you know, not only are they providing us with such amazing products that we can share with other people, but something that is so that people don't talk about a lot is the need for the income opportunity. There are so many people struggling with financial burdens right now and looking for a way to stay home with their kids, or, you know, suffering with really unfortunate health issues. And so being able to kind of come to those people and show them what Isagenix has to offer and what exciting promotions and how they're adding to the compensation plan. And also you're going to hear so many stories of other people, whether they were skeptical or whether they're single moms or whether they're husband and wife teams or whether they're older or younger. You know, there's just so many different stories that you're going to hear. And you might hear a story and think, wow, that really would resonate with my friend so-and-so. I would really love to share that with this person. And it's just going to light a fire in your belly that's just unlike anything else. I mean, I went to my first event 6 years ago, and it was an Isagenix university. And every single year that I'm at an event, or every single event that I'm at, something reignites in me even after 6 years. And it's just so beautiful. And you guys are going to be blown away if it's your first event. I'm so excited for you. And if it's not your first event and maybe you're like looking for that flame to be reignited, you're going to get it. So just be open and enjoy yourself. You know, everyone in the room is so loving and so welcoming. And so for even those of you that may not be like the dance around types or super extroverted or chatty, like you're going to still feel love and you're still going to feel welcomed. And I'm just so excited for you to experience this along with all of us. Packing tips. Okay. So I'm not a light packer. I'll be honest with you. Like I'm always pushing the like 50-pound weight limit. And then I always have more than I need and then not the things that I think I need. But so if you're like me, I don't fit everything in a carry-on. I have to check my bag all the time. That's just how I am. But you want options. I mean, especially if you're a lady, we like options. We don't like to be without or to have forgotten something. But depending on when you're getting there. So for those of you getting there on Thursday, you're probably going to either go out to dinner or go out to have a drink, whether you're staying in a hotel. You know, you'll find like we have that Facebook group going right now for anyone that's coming to the event. So people will post in that, hey, is anyone doing dinner? Or is anyone, we're going here for drinks. And so you can meet up with people through that avenue. So if you're coming alone though, if this is your first event, if you're nervous, definitely reach out in that group and see, you know, if anyone's staying at the hotel you're staying at so that you feel included. We never want to exclude anyone or for anyone to feel excluded. We just might not know that you are not feeling included. So make sure that you like speak up and reach out to anyone if you have a night free or you get there on Thursday and you want to meet up with people. So that's kind of just a free night to do whatever you want. If you go on Isagenix events, it does kind of show you like what to wear for Friday at the general session, but people wear, I mean, all the way from like workout gear, which is usually kind of saved more for team day, but you know, jeans and a nice top, boots and a sweater. People wear like they do wear dresses. Some people get really fancy. Some people are a little more casual. I mean, you're going to see a lot of different styles there. So I would say keep your style, but maybe like have a little dressier of an option or something that just is a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a little less casual, just in case you are like, oh, everyone around me is getting dressed and they're wearing this. Okay, then I can maybe put on heels or I can put on boots or something like that. So just having options I think is good. On Friday night, I know for our team dinner, the theme is a black and gold. So anything sparkly. I mean, people wear like the same thing. Everyone kind of goes in all different directions. Some people are super dressy. Thank you, business casual. Yes, Carrie, that was what I was going for. Some people get super dressy and they go all out. Some people are a little more casual. It's just like the same as during the day. So do what you feel most comfortable with, but anything sparkly or black or gold is what we're wearing for team dinner on Friday night. I'm pretty sure it's Friday night. Am I just totally botching this, you guys? I know I'm going to be there, so I guess I just need to figure out which night it is. Let's look. Please pay by Thursday. It is Friday. Okay, I was right. So yeah, it's at Fez Restaurant, which is on Portland Street in Phoenix, Dazzling Dreamers. So yeah, black and gold. Cost is $25. If you go on the link, you just need to pay by the end of the day on Thursday. Cost covers your dinner and one non-alcoholic drink ticket. There will be a bar where you can order drinks and run a personal tab paid directly to the bartender. So, and then for team day, same. I see people usually being a little bit more casual on that day. So people will wear like, workout pants with an Isagenix shirt or sweatshirt or jeans. You don't have to wear that. So if you're someone that doesn't have any Isagenix gear at all, and you really are not in the market to buying any or in a budget to buy some, don't stress about it. Just wear what you would normally wear, but the option for team team shirts or like Isagenix gear is there on the team day on Saturday. And then on Saturday night is just kind of a free night. Let's get all this info in the Facebook group. Yes, agree, Laura. Yeah, Laura says Friday, first session, dress to impress, business casual, you will see everything. So Saturday's really a free night. So if some of you are not leaving until Sunday, going out to dinner, kind of, some people fly by the seat of their pants, which I feel like is what most people do, and just kind of go out and talk about how excited they are. Some people get really dressy and go out. I mean, Phoenix has pretty much everything that you can imagine downtown, from casual to like, I'm sure, nightclub type places. So just bring what you're most comfortable in, but I just options all the way for especially the ladies, just so that you have that. Does that answer everyone's question on that? Yes. Okay. Does anyone have any other questions? Is anyone unsure about anything? 'Cause this is the place to ask.
I kind of meant like snacking wise and anything like product wise.
Oh, got it. Okay.
But thank you so much for the dress tips too. That was very helpful. Anything that you recommend that I bring that I couldn't, necessarily buy there, just because I've never done it. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. So I think snacks are great to have, anything that obviously doesn't need to be refrigerated. So nuts, jerky, meal replacement bars, if you have those snack bars. You can buy boxes of bars and snack bars at the actual event. So if you don't have those with you, don't feel like you have to like rush deliver them so that you have them. They will have them there. I've seen them have individual things for sale at times, but not recently. So definitely, if you don't want to buy a whole box of something and you have a few at home, definitely bring those. One of the tips that I always tell people too is like, bring your Ionix, because we know Ionix is amazing for stress support. And, I don't know about you, but when I'm traveling or in a new city, like I don't necessarily sleep the best. I'm all excited. And so having Ionix, like if you bring it with you in the powder and you like me and you like to drink it hot, I make it in the coffee machine that's in, like, I just don't put the coffee in. I just run the water through, so that's hot water. And then I have my Ionix that way. Being able to go get ice and have your shaker cup and water and make a shake, probably that's the easiest thing to do first thing in the morning, because it's best for you not to have to like run and try to find, a breakfast sandwich or someplace that's open, because there's going to be hundreds of Isagenix people there. So lines can get long, lunch lines can get long. So I'm someone that like needs to eat real food throughout the day. I can't just have shakes and and nuts. So like, I really like going somewhere for lunch. So kind of knowing what your options are, whether it's a salad, or like a taco place. Everyone knows I love tacos, so I'm always going to find a taco place that's close by. Usually people will kind of have an idea of where they want to go, especially after the first day when you're more familiar. But packing wise, definitely, the Isagenix options, having hydrate is great, especially if you have it in the sticks, just so that you have some extra electrolytes. But then otherwise, Trader Joe's, if you have a Trader Joe's close to you, they have the turkey jerky sticks and nuts, individual packets of like trail mix, which is great. So anything that doesn't need to be refrigerated that you can throw in your bag and have on hand in case you're starving and getting hangry is key. And then, water. Like I said, I feel like every time now I make sure that and I know Laura's the same way, of like having a case of water delivered to you, whether you go through the delivery service of whatever delivery options are available, or if you have like the Whole Foods delivery or Amazon delivery, or if you have an Uber, like if you're flying in, have an Uber stop at a grocery store somewhere on the way and get some water. You will not be sorry that you got water, because usually with the hotel, they give you like one a day. And if there's a bunch of you staying in the hotel, you're not going to have enough. So water is key. You want to stay well hydrated. and then have enough water for shakes and ionics and things like that. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much for getting on tonight. I'm so excited to see all of you, especially those of you that I've not met in person yet. And I appreciate all of your time tonight. And I'm just so excited for, especially those of you that it's your first time, just to see the look on your face when you actually like walk into the room and you see like, it's crazy. Like it is, the energy in those rooms is unlike anything that I've ever experienced. And that's why I love these events. Oh, and the one other thing I will say is have e-shots. If you are not going to be able to bring e-shots, definitely buy some at the store because you will need them. I promise. You'll go through more a day than you probably ever have before. So thank you guys so much and have a fabulous night. And if anyone has questions or concerns, or like I said, you're feeling like unsure about what to bring or who you're going to hang out with, just post in the group and, you know, we'll make sure that no one's left behind. So I'm so excited to see you all and have a fabulous night, and I'll see you in a few days. All right. Bye, you guys.